If you are new to this channel, one of the new subscribers, every single month I break down all of my income and expenses so you can see behind the curtain how much money I'm making and where all the money's going to. It's a fun little video I make every single month, so let's dive in. This month was huge. August 2020 was the first month I broke 1 million views in a single month. That is freaking awesome. I'm so happy. There was a little bit of a downslide there the last couple months, but then we jumped up with 1.12 million views in August 2020. That's incredible. 114,000 watch hours. I can't even comprehend how many that was. I mean, if you look back over the lifetime of my channel, just in the last year, the amount of views I got, the watch time, everything's recent. Everything's in the past 6 months. You can see that, I mean, back in the day, I was getting so little. So to get whatever it was, 100,000 minutes in a single month is wild. Or 100,000 hours. 16,000 subscribers were gained. This is a huge leap from the previous couple months. We've been seeing a lot of growth over this past year. It's been nice to see, but this month was certainly an outlier. Over 16,000 of you joined this channel. I can't thank you enough. We went from 40,000 to over 56,000 just in the month of August. At this pace, I should be able to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. It's been a rough year for me, but a good year in the sense of YouTube. So here's the golden question. How much money did I make on YouTube? Over $9,300 this month. It's hard to comprehend. That's over 100,000, almost 110,000 for the year. That is so much money that I'm incredibly thankful. I have seen some really good months. May 7,500 was a huge leap. The last couple months were just a little bit of a slide, but I'm still so thankful to be earning this much. August is an outlier, 9,300. I really hope this becomes the norm because I am so thankful for earning that much. I've had to lose a lot of money recently from a couple of real estate investments gone bad, and I've had a few things at my house that I'm going to talk about in a minute. And so this money is keeping me afloat while, I've also lost my job, so I couldn't be more thankful. So let's get down to the views for this month. Here are the top videos, the top 10 videos for this month. I hit a home run with Why Your Favorite Musicians Are Broke, part 1 and 2. 370,000 views combined for these two. The Dan Lok videos are still going well. People seem to really like these. These two combined for 100,000 views in the month. The Wesley Virgin video is still doing well. People really like this series, The Authentic or Charlatan. You can see the whole list is full of Authentic or Charlatan episodes. This one's done really well. I released this last week. Amazon Automation, 35,000 views in a very short amount of time. So let's get into the reach. We're going to basically go through all the analytics tabs if you're new to this. Impressions click-through rate, 4.1%. That's pretty low. I have heard the average is 3 to 6%, and so it's been dropping, down 16%. But the reason for that is I'm up 82% with impressions. This is why some data, you can't look at it as a single unit. You have to understand within the context. 15.8 million impressions is wild. If you go back a few months, I'd imagine even just in June, my impressions were, let's see, 11 million. So we're seeing a rise in impressions, and what that means is that's the amount of times my videos are put in front of other people. So 16 million times my videos were put in front of new people. That gives 528,000 unique viewers. That is a lot of new people coming to the channel. And one of my ethos for my life and just the way I make videos is the goal is to make videos that I'm proud of and that people coming across a video for the first time have a really positive outlook on my channel and my videos. I don't want to put out any filler content. I don't want to put out any videos where it's half the quality that someone could get used to on this channel. And so I'm always thinking about if someone's watching my channel for the first time, if they're coming across a new video, I want them to have really high expectations for me. And I think that's why my channel's been growing recently. I mean, up 80%, almost 80% for unique viewers. A lot of new people are coming across the channel. Let's check out engagement. Average view duration over 6 minutes. That's pretty solid. I've heard, if you can get in that 7 or 8 minute range, your channel's going to blow up. And I think that's why mine has been growing quite a bit. I know some of you really enjoy liking some of this data. All right, let's see. Some of you enjoy seeing the YouTube search. You can see some of the search terms, some of the suggested videos, the amount of traffic. 17% of my traffic comes from suggested videos, quite a bit. That's probably why I have so many unique viewers to the channel. This is also pretty cool. Traffic source types. Browse features 64%, suggested videos 17%. That would be 81% overall. That is a lot of people that are coming from browse and suggested. See, the YouTube algorithm is definitely liking me recently. And it seems to be a big part of why you can grow, is once the algorithm likes you and starts promoting your videos, it makes the ability to grow much easier. 16,000 subs. If you've been following this channel, you know how crazy this is. I only have 56,000 right now, so 16,000 in 1 month is a huge jump, huge growth, 121% over the past few months. This is really cool to see. More data. This might not interest many of you, but you can see when the viewers are on YouTube. So this is why I schedule my videos when I do. I try to schedule it right at the forefront of when people start to get on, because I want to upload it, and then when people first get onto YouTube, I want them to start clicking and watching the video. And once you get some velocity, then as more people jump on YouTube, then they might see your videos got a lot of views and it starts getting promoted heavily. This is a strategy. If you're trying to grow YouTube, this might be something you look into. Try to figure out when to time your videos for your audience. Here's an interesting stat. Not subscribed, 85.5%. That means most of the people watching my videos are actually not subscribed to the channel. I don't really know how to view this. I don't have an opinion on it. I don't know if it is a good number to have it higher. I do know with 85.5% not subscribed, that means a lot of people who are watching my videos are doing so for the first time, and that's my opinion why my channel's been growing so much. So many new people are seeing the videos and they're liking it enough to subscribe. This is also really cool to see other videos your audience watch, all CoffeeZilla, Graham Stephan. That's pretty clear to see who my audience is. And then I do know some of you really enjoy looking at the top countries, so let's deep dive into this one. I am surprised that United States is only 45%. I would imagine it'd be much higher. United Kingdom, Canada, India represent some big numbers. Even Philippines, almost 2%. 21,000 views from Philippines. Thank you to all my Asian friends. We got Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Sweden, Mexico. A lot of countries represented. Very, very thankful for all of you. Even Nigeria, Italy, Poland. I don't know anyone in these countries, but they seem to be watching my videos. So that's pretty cool to see. If your country wasn't represented, let me know. Maybe I'll look down and see. Maybe have to scroll a little farther to see your country represented. And now to the $1 million question. I already showed you the revenue, but for some of you who are curious, 18.77 playback-based CPM. CPM is the amount of money that advertisers are willing to pay per 1,000 views. And by the way, for some of you, you're commenting, you're thinking that YouTube's money comes after the 93.44. This is the money that goes into my account. So YouTube has already taken their cut from this. This is the amount that gets direct deposited into my account on the 21st of the following month. So I do have to wait 3 weeks to see this money, but it does come to my account this amount. Top earning videos. This is great about a video. When you have videos go, I would call it viral, 300,000 views in a month, you know, $911, gonna be on pace for 1,000, maybe a couple $1,000 when this video is fully, you know, reached the audience that's gonna watch it. You can see the growth of the revenue throughout the year. I've earned like something like 34,000 just from YouTube, which is incredible. At this pace, I'm going to make something like 70 or 80,000 this year just from YouTube. I'm thankful it seems to be that people are watching the videos, enjoying it, they're getting entertained, and they keep coming back for more. My engagement on my videos is really high. I'll show you what videos I put out this month. I've been getting pretty good with the thumbnails. I know some of you watching this are interested in starting a YouTube channel, and I've noticed that a lot of beginners, I'm guilty of this, you try to jam everything into the thumbnail, a bunch of text, 3 different types of text, a picture that's cloudy, you know, there's a lot going on. But I've noticed for me, the more simple you get it, the better off it does. Very simple with very minimal text, a very simple image, very simple text, something catchy. That works best for me. This Mike Tyson, Why Athletes Go Broke thumbnail is done pretty well. It's 30,000 views. This one's even done pretty well. I think this one had a click-through rate of about 8 or 9% right now on a video that I didn't think would perform that well. I released the part 2 of Why Your Favorite Musicians Are Broke, over 100,000 views in 2.5 weeks. Coming up on 3 weeks. In a couple months, this thing's going to be at 500,000 views. And so I released 9 videos this month, and pretty much all of them perform pretty well. These videos that I make going over the income doesn't perform as well as others. People seem to like it, and I'm going to do it because I think it's great long term. Every single month to show how much money I made and how much money I spent. Not only selfishly, it's going to be enjoyable for me to track myself, but I do know that a lot of you enjoy watching the progress, and it can be motivating. You know, my goal is to make a certain amount every month, let's call it 50 grand a month, and it's going to be very valuable to show every single step of the way. For especially this episode, you're going to see how much money I spent. I lost so much money this month, and so you're going to be able to see how much money I made. I make, you know, 9 grand, 9,300 on YouTube, but you'll see that when people start showing their expenses, you can see that it's not so rosy as they like to make it out. But anyway, this month I'm starting to get a lot of videos that I'll release, and they're getting 10, even the ones that don't perform well, 7,600, 11,000, almost 10,000. I'm noticing that when I upload, the amount of views I get within the first week or two is now at a different level. It used to be if I got 2,000 or 3,000 views, I'm super pumped. Now if I'm expecting 7,000 to 10,000 within the first 2 weeks, and at a month, every single video 10,000 to 20,000, and then with every single month I'm at maybe 1 or 2 videos that kind of take off and hit that 50 to 100,000 view range. But that's just the benefit of growing. Once you have more subscribers, you have more views, and the videos get pushed to more people, and you just see more growth. All right, so that's it for YouTube. Hopefully I went over all of the YouTube data you want to see. So now let's go to personal finance. This was a pretty solid month. A little over 13,000 was earned this month in August 2020. I still am furloughed from my job. That's why it's at 0. I am no longer receiving the federal $600 a week for unemployment. Therefore, it's just $469 from the state. 4 weeks gives you that. YouTube money, we went over that. This month was a little tough. I had 2 rooms that I did not receive rent for. I had 2 people move out in the middle of the month. These 2 tenants did not pay me. My philosophy on life is I always look forward. I never look back. I don't even consider this number. It's just I'm sharing the number with you. I don't even look at the zeros and think about how much money I should have in my bank account. That's irrelevant to me. All I care about is moving forward. Make the best decisions today to lead to a better tomorrow. And what I'm doing is I got these 2 tenants out. I'm fixing up my house. I'm rehabbing it, renovating it. It is so much nicer. And in about 2 or 3 weeks, it is going to be significantly upgraded from where it was. My future is much better than where it was yesterday. And that's all I care about. So it's unfortunate that I didn't get rent from these 2 rooms. However, moving forward, I'm going to be able to get more from rent. I'm going to have better tenants. I even had a tenant, this one right here. He is a fan of the channel, and he's going to be a great fit. So I've got a real solid base of tenants right now, and I'll look to add another 2. This month I've been upgrading this garage unit. If you've been following, you know that I've had a lot of struggles with my tenant in the garage. He has 1,000 right here, but he did that in labor, not in payments. He's been paying me jack squat for the length of time he's been staying there. Thankfully, he's finally out. I'll be able to jump from, he was paying me roughly like $350, on average maybe $300 over the length of his stay. I'll probably be able to get in the $700 to $800 range now. So it's the costs that go to renovating this unit easily justified due to the increase in rent. So this number should go up as the YouTube number continues to climb, and I fill the house with good solid tenants that pay every month. I should see this number climb, and I am super, super grateful. Look at this expense. The reason why I show expenses is because I hate the gurus. Everyone talks about how much money they make. It's easy to show. Look at all this money I've made. I've made something like, I don't know, 90, 100 grand already this year in 8 months. It's real solid. I could talk about all the money I make. However, it doesn't matter because you have to show expenses. Look how much money I spent this month, $24,000. That's why I'm broke. I don't have a car. I don't have any money. All the money I'm earning, it's immediately going to expenses. $24,000. And we're going to go over in a minute the house maintenance. But here's all of my expenses for the month. $24,000. Here's the breakdown if you care. All right, let's jump over to my home finances. Here's where I give you the breakdown of all the expenses that go into home ownership. If you're watching this for the first time, maybe you're not interested. I do like showing the data because I want you to see what it's like to really own a house. I'm bringing in a lot of income, $24,000 for the year, just in income. For rental income, I rent out a house. I have a house that's 7 beds. I rent out the 6 rooms to 6 different roommates. So I'm going to receive a lot of money in income, and I can brag about how much money I'm bringing in, but it doesn't matter until you see the expenses. I lost $22,000 in August from this property because of the maintenance, and I had a lot of expenses for utilities and everything. So let's go down. I break down all of the money for expenses here. And so I track everything. I know some of you have commented about spreadsheets. The reason why I don't like giving out my spreadsheets is I think it's very valuable. It's a great learning lesson for you to do this on your own. This is not a complicated thing to do. Just simply keep date, the name of the expense, and the amount, and then total it up using the sum feature. And so here's all the expenses from the month that total over $22,000. This is all related to the renovations and the upgrades that are going into my property. I'm going to be making videos on this, so don't worry. I'll be sharing with you all of where this money is going. But the important thing to take away is home ownership can cost money, especially if you take over a property that needs a little work. Expenses, budgeting, all that goes out the window when you start digging into walls and you start seeing some things that you want to upgrade. The costs go through the roof, which is just part of the game. It's part of renovating property. I love doing it. It's an absolute passion of mine, but there is a cost to it, over $22,000, but that's okay. I'll make it back in the value of the house and in cash flow. But I'll definitely be making video. I'll break down, because I do know a lot of people are a little uneasy with the cost of renovation. So I'll kind of show you, I'll give you a breakdown of what it's like to actually renovate property and to analyze costs. So that is this video. I went over the income and expenses. I believe I covered everything. This is just like a free-flowing video for me, which I'm not normally good at. I just start talking. So if there's anything I missed or anything you want me to cover, then I will gladly go over it. Oh, and while it's on my mind, I did have a big video this month as well. I met up with CoffeeZilla for a live stream with CoffeeZilla and Amish Patel. That was really enjoyable. We did over 5 hours. I don't know how you're gonna find it. I think he breaks it up and puts it on his podcast channel. So if you missed it, oh well, but it is really enjoyable. One thing I'm really enjoying about this experience of growing a YouTube channel is the connections I've been able to make. I've been able to meet a lot of people, even if it's just online and through email and then through an offline Zoom chat, a Zoom chat where you guys don't see. But I'm connecting with a lot of people, and the experiences I've had from this YouTube experience has been really amazing. I'm so thankful for it, to put out videos. People seem to like it. I not only get paid a lot of money, but now I'm getting chances to have fun conversations with people I enjoy talking to, and we can put it out on a live stream and people join up. That is really cool. Oh, and also speaking of live stream, I also did my first live stream. Here we go. I forgot that was this month. It was on my birthday, August 15th. So let's see, 3,500 views on the video. I think a lot of people enjoyed it. I did it for 4 hours, which is insane. I couldn't believe I went that long, but I really enjoyed doing it. I definitely plan on doing more. I don't want to do them all the time, but maybe once every couple months, I'll jump on a live stream and answer questions. I do like the connection feels like you make with people who follow the channel, people who are supporting you. If they have some type of question they want to ask you, it's really rewarding to both myself, and I get the sense that it's rewarding to the viewer as well, to be able to jump on a live stream and feel like there's some type of connection with a creator that you really like. And that's the live stream feature on YouTube, I think, is really valuable. I'm really thankful that they put that out there. Anyway, time to wrap it up. Here's all the videos. Thank you so much for watching. This is the August 2020 income report. I will see you in a couple days.